Hello my YouTube beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my August spreads, and this time I'm actually going to be sitting down and drawing it for you guys. I've really been enjoying doing these videos on my channel where I show you like my monthly spread in my bullet journal, and this month I got a little crazy, okay? I think you guys will really like the design and the layout that I have going on. It took me a long time to sketch this out yesterday, like hours. Let me know your thoughts on this style of video instead of just showing you guys what my bullet journal looks like for the month, actually doing it and like drawing it with you guys so you can see exactly what it looks like from start to finish. Don't forget to subscribe because I do upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Usually I put out makeup videos, but once a month I'm trying to include my bullet journal because it's a big part of how I stay organized and how I remember to do things. It also allows me to be creative and like try to draw things. So I like to incorporate that on my channel at least once a month, and we'll see where we go from there. If you guys are enjoying the video while watching, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Let me know you're liking the bullet journal videos, and let's hop into actually creating the August spreads. All right, so this month's spread is focused on sunflowers. There are a lot of sunflowers in this theme, but I really wanted to have a theme that was bright and like welcomed basically like the end of summer in my brain. I still go back to work, and so it's kind of like the end of summer, but we're still having that sunflowers, still pretty bright colors. And I really liked this quote. It says, "Spread the seeds of happiness." I drew a little bee as well, and I like before I went in and went over it with marker, I did sketch all this out with pencil just to make sure I had the spacing where I wanted. And this month I actually did a new thing. Normally I don't do a cover page like this, and it turned out really well. I just took inspiration from online, a lot from Pinterest. I just kind of go over the pencil that I drew with the marker. I outlined everything in black first, and then I went in and like colored in using these Crayola, I think it's like washable pens. I don't know, they're on the left side of the screen, just in case you're wondering what markers I'm using. It took so long to outline all of these little sunflowers, so I'm really happy with like how it turned out, but it just took a long time to outline everything. And I was thinking sunflowers is going to be a good theme, and then it took forever to actually draw it. But I went in with a eraser just so I can get rid of all the pencil marks that I had underneath the black, because I didn't outline exactly how I outlined it using a pencil. I want to make sure there's no pencil marks left over. And I did a variation of color on this first sunflower. I thought that was kind of cool. Instead of just having it be the same color, just yellow, I wanted to have a little bit of variation. And I filled in the center of the sunflowers with brown. I am not an expert drawer with sunflowers. Some of them look good, some of them don't look great, some of them are like eh. I tried to draw some facing the sun. That was kind of a fun, different way to draw sunflowers. And I originally was thinking that I was just going to like variate all of the sunflowers, and then I went over it just all in yellow, made them all the same color, and then you can see I go in with a orange marker just in the center of each leaf and kind of outline that, add some detail while still keeping it just yellow on the leaves. And then I took a dark green and outlined each of the stems of the sunflower, and then on the inside of the sunflower I went in with a lighter green. I thought this added some cool variation to what the sunflowers look like. I think it actually made them look pretty realistic. Now on to the actual monthly spread. This is normally what I start with every single month, and what I'm doing is I'm just outlining every single box. I looked at my calendar and figured out how the calendar is organized for the month, and I'm just outlining each box. I have a focus and an events tab on the right, and then I just drew August right there. I really liked the idea of kind of having a background color to all of my lettering this month, and I just took that same yellow that I used for the sunflowers and put it behind each of the days of the week, as well as the focus and events. This was probably the page that took the longest because there were just so many tiny little sunflowers. And now that it's all done, I'm really happy that I spent so much time and, you know, cared about the details. This page actually added some leaves behind the actual sunflowers instead of just on the stem, which I thought was kind of a cool look. I really like the sunflowers that are like turned up to the sun. And then I'm taking that yellow marker and adding that same kind of like drop shadow to all of the days of the month. And then I'm coloring in the sunflowers. I'm going to add the actual like numbers on top of those little yellow dots on each individual day. These sunflowers I kept the same as the cover page where I just kept the leaves yellow and then added in little pops of orange. I feel like this theme also gets me kind of ready for fall. You know, it's got those fall colors that are starting. I do my sunflowers for the rest of this video the same. I don't change them up at all. Other than my mood tracker. That one is very similar to the one on the cover page. My head does get in the frame a little bit, so I apologize for that. I was just getting really into the decorating of this spread, and I didn't realize that my head was in the frame. So I'm sorry, you just get to see the top of my head sometimes. All right, on to the habit tracker. So this I made a little bit more simple than last month because last month I had a hard time keeping up with everything and I just couldn't do it. So I made only 4 different habit trackers: no spending, exercise, read, and eat healthy. Those are the ones I wanted to focus on for the month. And what I did is I just outlined took the same outline from the spreads and then copied them down. I didn't include numbers or anything. That was gonna take way too long. And I drew just a simple sunflower in the middle of the page. I felt like it needed something other than just, you know, the little stems at the top. And I also added a bee because I thought that was cute. Keep the bee theme going. Next is the mood tracker. Now this one, like I said, it looks a lot like the one on the cover page. So each leaf is going to be a different mood. So I added some sunflowers at the top, and as you can see at the bottom, it says happy, good, normal, and like, ugh, that means I'm having a bad day. So over the course of August, I will fill in each leaf with the different color of how I'm feeling that day. Then I'm going to add the days of the month to each leaf. The last couple pages of this spread are video planning and August notes. I like having a little note page just for things that I come up with throughout the month, things I need to do. But I really, really need this video planning page. It helps keep me so organized. So on the left, you can see I have my upload schedule, and I just outlined each day that I would upload, and then I can write like my video idea next to it. And then I also have the to-dos to the right, so it says edit and film, so I can keep track of when like the process of whether certain videos are filmed, or which ones are filmed that I need to edit, or which ones I have yet to do like film or edit. So I included as many as there are the video uploads that I'm gonna do in August. And then I have a video ideas section, and respond to comments was also kind of like a mini tracker that I added in at last minute. I originally wanted to include it in the habit tracker page, but I forgot, so I included it here. I just added some sunflowers at the bottom of the page just to make it interesting and fill in the space. All right, you guys, here are the actual pages finished. If you guys want to take like a screenshot, or if you want to use this for some creativity or ideas for yourself, there are all of the pages finished. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. I hope you had a great day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.